Welcome back. This morning we're talking about quick fixes to make you look years younger without drastic cosmetic surgery. Joining me now is Dr. Scott Bartlebort. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Bridget.
From La Jolla. What's the name of your company?
It's Scott Bartlebort, MD. Very simple, long last name, but easy to remember once you have it.
Okay. It seems today that there are so many people that are having these procedures as young as in their 30s that are having the non-invasive procedures. Why are they becoming so popular?
Well, people have always been looking for solutions, and before it was either sort of do nothing or do everything. And now we have a lot of little solutions that we can offer people that will help bridge that gap for them.
Now, and there are so many choices now. How do you decide which choice is best for you when it comes to a procedure like this?
With all procedures, the importance is selecting it and individualizing it to that person. And what's their main complaint when they come on in? Is it the wrinkles around the eyes? Is it the deepening of the folds around the mouth? Is it the quality of their skin? A lot of people grew up in Southern California and weren't aware of all the effects of the sun that the sun was causing when they were younger. So those are all the things that we can deal with rather simply for these people.
So we're going to talk about 4 procedures today. Those procedures are Restylane, Botox. We're also going to talk about microdermabrasion, and then lastly?
Dermaplaning.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about, is it Restylane we're going to do first?
Yes.
Let's talk about Restylane, shall we? This is the newest type of procedure, I understand. It's similar to Botox. What's the difference between Restylane and Botox?
Okay. This falls into a filler category, okay? Botox works by temporarily paralyzing the muscle. This actually fills a crease or a wrinkle that someone has. And it's most effective in the lower one half of the face. It works best on the nasolabial folds, which are the lines that we see here that tend to deepen over time.
We just saw that there with the mouth, the pictures. We were showing a before and after. Let's get that up real quickly.
Yes.
Those are before and afters of Restylane?
Correct.
There on the mouth?
On the mouth, okay. And it just shows on the left side, you can see the atrophy of the vermilion, which is the pink part of the lip, the early vertical lines that you start seeing as a person ages, and then filling that up. And it makes a real nice difference for that individual. And we communicate 2 ways, with our eyes and with our mouth. And so those 2 areas you really want to have looking nice and as we express ourselves.
And what is the cost of Restylane? Are there any risks to Restylane procedures?
Restylane is overall fairly safe. It is not made from an animal, so there's no risk of any animal protein transfers. You can have bruising. It does involve a little needle stick, so it does hurt when you do it. But we use a numbing cream ahead of time to help reduce that discomfort.
Okay, and the cost for
cost is about $550 per cc.
Okay.
And for that, 1 cc will take care of most people in terms of their lips.
Okay, and then a lot of people are familiar with Botox now, and there's even been some recent reports in the news about a doctor using fake Botox.
Right.
What are the benefits of Botox, and how can you be sure that you're actually getting a Botox injection when you go into a doctor or a cosmetic surgeon?
Okay. Again, always do your homework. Even though we think of it as a cosmetic procedure, it's still a procedure that has complications with it. Go to people who have done the proper training and have a good reputation. Don't just take the cheapest price as being the best solution.
So we have some pictures on the screen for Botox.
Right.
And before and afters. Describe how Botox has changed the look of these ladies here.
Okay. The initial concept of Botox was to reduce wrinkles, and you see in this particular, on the top picture, you see the before and afters of what we call the crow's feet area. And this is our smile lines. And you can effectively remove those, but still allow a nice, normal smile. It doesn't need to be a fake look. And then it also can soften the glabellar muscle, which is the one between the eyebrows, which tends
I call it a frown line. That's
exactly.
what I call it.
Okay. The final thing on the Botox is that if it's done properly, you can also make some facial adjustments. Depending on how you put it in, you can actually get a little pseudo brow lift with it by weakening and strengthening certain muscles.
And the cost for Botox?
$350 for 1 area and typically $550 for 2.
Now, a lot of people are getting chemical peels these days. Why would a person choose to use a chemical peel to make them look younger?
Okay. What we're talking about here is the quality of the skin itself. And typically as skin ages, you'll see a couple things start happening. You see the color pigmentation starting to show up, the blotchiness to the skin, the unevenness in its texture. And the chemical peel helps in terms of smoothing that out, reducing the pigmentation, removing some of the roughness with it. And there's a variety of different types of peels that can be done and those are selected based upon each person's needs as they present to the office.
And they range in price from?
Anywhere from $75 up to, say, $500, depending upon the depth. And again, to me, the point on this is that you would like really a medical esthetician to do this, not just,
not just a facialist.
Correct.
Microdermabrasion, that's another popular one. I know facialists do offer these. I mean, how do you know you're getting the right kind of microdermabrasion treatment, and what is that best for?
You know, it's another means of dealing with that roughened skin, the thickened epidermis. The microdermabrasion is helpful, and again, it's similar to peels, but it does more with the smoothing rather than with the color changes. And what you also see on the right...
So you see this here where she's kind of got some redness, and then is that the same person there?
No, these are two different people. Two different people.
Wow, that was dramatic.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The one on the left is dermabrasion. The right is dermaplaning, and dermaplaning is a unique skill. Not all medical estheticians have it, but this is actually using a scalpel that very lightly scrapes the superficial layers of the skin. It can make a dramatic difference in terms of the quality of the skin for the person. And people are just really amazed at what happens with it. The final thing on those pictures is the safety issues. Again, go to a quality place, clean equipment, should wear gloves, protective eyewear, all the other things.
And you can do this in one treatment?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and microdermabrasion real quickly runs?
Typically around $250.
Okay. Dr. Scott Bartlebort, we want to get some information on the screen. If you'd like some more information on any of these procedures, you can give him a call up at University Center, the number 858-623-9394. Very informative.